Hello, and welcome. I bet you're here for a very specific reason. You want to turn your life around, right? You're curious to discover that something that can make a difference, that can open the doors to the success you deeply desire. Well, congratulations. You found the right place. Unfortunately, most of you haven't reached these goals yet. Not because you're not capable, but because you're missing the right tools. This statement might trigger doubts or even rejections from some of you, but I invite you to stay with me. There's a curiosity burning inside you, the same curiosity that brought you here today. I know many of you might feel a bit lost, as if, despite all your potential, that significant change still seems out of reach. It's not a matter of capability. Rather, it's as if you're missing that treasure map, that set of tools that can really make a difference. You might be tempted to doubt these words, to dismiss them. But I ask you to stay here with me. Something has guided you here, a spark of curiosity. It's that same spark we want to fuel today. The problem is real. We live in an array of information overload, where the truth is often buried under mountains of distractions. This only exacerbates the feeling of stagnation and dissatisfaction that many of you feel. Statistics and studies show that failure and frustration prevail when you don't have the right direction or the adequate resources. The solution? Today, I will introduce you to 8 essential books, plus a bonus book, that have the power to change your life. They are powerful tools that, if used correctly, can be the key to a deep transformation. And stay until the end, because the bonus book, I assure you, will be a real magic trick for your personal growth. Before we dive into the discussion, a quick reminder. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe and hit the bell on our channel. Here, we offer more than just content. We offer new perspectives on growth. But now, no more wasting time. It's time to act, so let's get started. Today, we have prepared something unique for you, a journey through 3 chapters that will touch on fundamental aspects of personal growth. We'll start by exploring the mind, with 3 books dedicated to mental personal growth, then move on to economic growth with 3 more texts. We'll continue with 2 books that integrate physical and mental growth, offering you a complete overview of how to elevate yourself in every aspect of life, and then we'll conclude with our game changer. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Let's start our journey by diving into the vast universe of mental personal growth. The first 3 books we've chosen for you open the doors to a world of inner transformation, where the power of the mind is unveiled like never before. Book number 1. Atomic Habits. Most of us deeply desire change but find ourselves trapped in cycles of habits that seem insurmountable. The small daily actions we perform almost automatically often constitute the real obstacle between us and our most coveted goals. The solution is offered by Atomic Habits by James Clear. In a world constantly seeking immediate gratification, Atomic Habits by James Clear stands out as a beacon of hope for those stuck in a cycle of attempts and failures in achieving their goals. Clear doesn't just skim the surface of habit formation, he delves into its psychological roots, revealing how the small decisions we make every day inevitably shape our lives. With tangible examples from a wide range of disciplines, this book provides a set of practical tools and proven techniques that promise to transform even the smallest actions into monumental results. Atomic Habits offers more than just a read. It presents a path towards lasting change, where success and personal satisfaction are not only possible, but assured. Book number 2. 48 Laws of Power. Facing and understanding the complexities of power is an obstacle many find difficult to overcome. The often subtle and intricate dynamics of power can leave us in a position of weakness or confusion, leading us to make decisions that only serve to distance us from our goals. Robert Greene, in The 48 Laws of Power, conducts an unprecedented analysis of the essence of power, exploring the lives of strategists, sovereigns, and leaders who have left an indelible mark on the history of humanity. This book is much more than a collection of tactics. It is a profound guide to understanding and navigating the undercurrents of power that permeate every aspect of our social and professional interactions. With incisive prose and meticulous research, Greene illuminates the often invisible strategies that can determine success or failure in every area of life. Reading The 48 Laws of Power is not just an intellectual exercise. It is a transformative experience that equips the reader with the wisdom and prudence necessary to move forward confidently in a complex world. Third book, The Biography of Steve Jobs. Looking at success stories for inspiration is natural, but too often, We confront these narratives thinking that success on that scale is beyond our reach. I could never be like them, we tell ourselves, without fully understanding the journey they've undertaken. The biography of Steve Jobs, written by Walter Isaacson, goes beyond the mere recounting of a man's life. It is an intimate exploration of how vision, perseverance, and the ability to think differently can alter the fabric of reality and influence generations. Through exclusive interviews and unprecedented access to Jobs' life, Isaacson paints the portrait of an individual whose life was a tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, innovations and controversies. This book not only celebrates Jobs' achievements, but also offers valuable lessons on the nature of genius and creativity, the cost of success, and the importance of following one's passions against all odds. Steve Jobs is a hymn to the power of innovation and a reminder that any dream, no matter how big, can become reality with the right mix of determination, hard work, and vision. Chapter 2. Now we move to the second chapter of our journey, where we'll focus on economic personal growth. In a rapidly evolving world, where the economy and personal finances are becoming increasingly complex, it's crucial to arm ourselves with the knowledge and tools needed to successfully navigate these sometimes turbulent waters. Book number 4, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Many of us have grown up with the idea that the traditional path of education and a secure job is the key to financial security. However, we often find ourselves living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a cycle of financial dependency that limits our freedom. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki challenges these conventional notions, presenting a revolutionary perspective on money management and investment. Through the contrast between the lessons learned from his poor dad, his biological father who followed the conventional path, and those of his rich dad, the mentor who taught him to think like an investor, Kiyosaki opens the door to a new way of understanding money. This book is an essential passage for anyone who wants to break free from the chains of financial dependency and embark on the path to financial freedom. Book number 5, Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. Continuing in the vein of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki delves deeper into the concept of the cash flow quadrant, a model that illustrates the different ways people make money and how these impact financial freedom. The world is full of intelligent and hardworking people who, nevertheless, find themselves struggling financially. Often, the problem doesn't lie in a lack of effort or ability, but in a lack of knowledge about how money truly works and how to make it work for oneself. Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant is the manual for anyone wishing to make the leap from simply earning money to making it grow smartly. Kiyosaki will guide you through the 4 quadrants of economic activity: employee, self-employed, business owner, investor, highlighting how the transition to the latter 2 can be the key to building long-term wealth and securing lasting financial freedom. Book number 6, Think and Grow Rich. Finally, no discussion on economic personal growth would be complete without Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This timeless classic gets to the heart of the mindset needed to achieve financial success. In an era where we're bombarded with conflicting messages about what success means and how to achieve it, Hill reminds us that true wealth starts in the mind. Drawing on case studies of some of the greatest financial successes of his time, Hill distills universal principles that can guide anyone to success, regardless of their field of activity. Think and Grow Rich is not just a book. It's a life philosophy that teaches the importance of determination, planning, and most importantly, belief in oneself. It bridges the lessons learned in our explorations of mental personal growth with the tangible world of wealth creation. Chapter 3. We conclude our journey by exploring the intertwining of physical and mental personal growth. These last 2 books show us how physical challenges and discipline can transform not just our bodies but also our minds, teaching us valuable lessons applicable in every aspect of life. Book number 7, Cant Hurt Me. In a world that often seeks to avoid it, pain and suffering are seen as obstacles to be overcome as quickly as possible. However, Cant Hurt Me by David Goggins challenges us to reconsider our relationship with pain and hardships. David Goggins, a former Navy SEAL and one of the world's toughest endurance athletes, shares his extraordinary story of personal transformation. From a youth marked by violence, poverty, and discrimination to becoming a symbol of resilience and overcoming, Goggins shows us that the limits we believe we have are often self-imposed. Through the recounting of his near-superhuman feats and the mental techniques he developed to overcome pain, fear, and failures, Cant Hurt Me is a manifesto on the importance of a resilient mind. Goggins proves that by embracing suffering and using it as a lever for personal overcoming, we can achieve successes that previously seemed impossible to us. Book number 8, The Mamba Mentality. Kobe Bryant, a basketball legend, was not only famous for his athletic talent, but also for his almost obsessive approach to improvement and preparation. In The Mamba Mentality, Bryant unveils the mental process behind his pursuit of excellence, not just in sports, but in life in general. The Mamba mentality is not just about determination and hard work. It's a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of curiosity, continual learning, and the ability to adapt and overcome obstacles. Through personal anecdotes and lessons learned during his career, Bryant inspires us to pursue our goals with passion and perseverance. This book is a tribute to his life and career, but also a guide for anyone who wants to learn to face their challenges with courage and determination. The Mamba mentality invites us to elevate ourselves, to push beyond our perceived limits, and to realize our full potential. Bonus. Thought I'd forgotten about the bonus book? Not at all. How could I? Especially when this particular book has the power to radically change the way we live and work, redirecting our energies towards what truly matters. Get ready to discover how deep work rules for focused success in a distracted world. By Cal Newport, might be the key to unlocking levels of productivity and satisfaction you may have never thought possible. In an era dominated by digital distractions, where notifications and interruptions are commonplace, deep work stands out as a beacon of hope. Newport introduces use to the concept of deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks. It's this kind of work that allows us to master new skills, produce at high levels of quality and speed, and achieve what, in terms of personal and professional success, seemed out of our reach. The book doesn't just praise the benefits of deep work. Newport also provides us with concrete strategies to integrate it into our daily lives. From reducing digital distractions to structuring our time so that deep work becomes a priority. Deep work guides us through a transformative process that can truly eliminate the background noise of modern life and allow us to focus on our true passions and goals. Deep work goes beyond mere productivity. It's about cultivating a mindset that values quality over quantity, that recognizes the immense value of concentration and dedicating uninterrupted time to what's truly important. In a world that celebrates constant busyness and multitasking as a badge of honor, Newport challenges us to reconsider. He teaches us that to realize our full potential, we must learn to immerse ourselves deeply in work that demands the best of us. For anyone feeling overwhelmed by the distractions of the modern world and eager to take control of their life, applying the principles of deep work can mark the beginning of a profound transformation. After exploring the realms of personal, economic, physical, and mental growth, deep work is the perfect synthesis, offering us the tools to put into practice what we've learned and truly start living the life we desire by eliminating all unnecessary distractions. Today, we've navigated together through 9 extraordinary books, each a bright beacon on the path to change and personal success. Each book is an important step on the ladder of self-improvement, designed to open the doors to boundless possibilities. Remember though, the goal of personal growth is an ever-expanding horizon, not a fixed destination. Every action you take brings you a step closer to realizing your dreams, arming you with courage and tenacity to face life's challenges. And hey, if you're curious about what we have in store for Part 2, don't hesitate to let us know by commenting Part 2. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Here at Zenith Vision, we're committed to providing you with everything you need to thrive: tools, advice, and that encouragement that always makes a difference. If you haven't done so yet, join us at Zenith Vision. You'll become part of a community shining with ambition and determination, all united by the common goal of discovering and reaching new horizons. See you in the next video.